Alright, motherfuckers. It's time for the fucking preview video for the Dolphins Jets game that probably no one's gonna watch since it's too fucking late. And I'm gonna give my preview and predictions. But the reason that I didn't make this video because it's until Friday, because usually I feel like most people do their previews on like Wednesday. I don't know. To me, Friday seems like a good day to do it, but whatever. No one watches this shit anyway. All right, I'm the niche of the niche, and my plan is that if I keep making videos every week, eventually one of these videos is gonna hit for a couple thousand views, and you know. I was close with one of them, and then even my videos from before, some of them got close, but I sucked back then, and so I revitalized, and I'm fucking terrible with the internet. So whatever, it is what it is. If anyone hears it, then they do. If they don't, then they don't. I don't give a fuck. It's kind of like therapy to me, just sitting in the fucking car. Fucking, who the fuck is pulling up behind me? Is sitting in the fucking car and just chopping it up about ball, man. You know, what else is better in the world than just talking about football? And I'm going to drive 8 hours to go see this fucking game because I live about 8 hours away from MetLife. So I went last year. I'm going to go again this year. Maybe I'll make it a yearly thing. Who knows? But I'm lighting up the stove. Gotta have the stove, man. It makes the ambience in the Lincoln much better. It's just a vibe in here. That's why I like making my videos in here. It's just a fucking vibe. Alright? And I don't like to just talk about football. I like to just talk about shit for a minute. Because I ain't gonna keep it real. I'm a fucking idiot. I just ramble. I will ramble for fucking hours. And so I kind of allow myself to do that over the mic. It's like therapy, man. Anyway, so I'm gonna drive 8 hours to the fucking New Jersey. I'm gonna leave about 6 to 8 p.m. tomorrow, and then stop somewhere, hopefully an hour or two away from the stadium. Pack in there and then go there Sunday. I don't plan things out when I go places. Went all the way to Miami and back a couple months ago. Hey, you don't have to plan it out. Just fucking, if you feel like you want to do something, just fucking do it. That's the best advice I could give. More important than the fucking game tomorrow. Think about something that you want to do and that you haven't done, and just fucking do it. It's the greatest feeling in the world, and that's what I've been doing lately. Especially like last week. I went to the Steelers game, the Steelers Jets game. I woke up the day before. I live 4 hours away from Pittsburgh, and I was like, I kind of want to go catch a football game, and so I bought tickets and then fucking went, and it was a great time. It was a terrible game, but it was a great time, a good experience. Um, so I don't know. That means nothing when it pertains to the game or anything like that. I just felt like I could put that in there. If anyone in the world is listening, you should do that thing you want to do. Because I never did that thing I wanted to do. But now that ever since I found out I was going to be a dad and now my transition of fatherhood, I think something really changes, you know? You start to go, well. And I'm not old, motherfuckers. I'm 24 years old. I'm just shitty with the internet, so I have an old spirit. But, it just got to the point where I was like, well, I want to go to this place. I want to do a road trip. Why not fucking do it? And don't let your job tell you fucking can't. They can suck a dick, kick fucking rocks. You gotta work to make money, but there's work everywhere. There's money everywhere. Figure that shit out. Don't let these fucking corporations eat you alive. Alright? Now that I've rambled for 4.5 minutes, I can talk about the football game. Oh, this is a terrible one. This is a terrible one. Oh, shit. I'm such a fucking idiot. So obviously Tua Tagovailoa isn't playing. We got Teddy Bridgewater in the flesh. Oh, man. I mean, the Dolphins, what it comes down to is Mike McDaniel and the Dolphins have to once again face adversity. So, what I want to see from this game is the bottom line is I don't give a fuck how they do it. I don't give a fuck if it's a 1 point win. I don't give a fuck. Find a way to win and leave 4-1. I don't care about the prettiness. I don't care about the deep balls to Tyreek Hill. Listen, you lost your starting quarterback. The media's all turned against you. Xavier Howard might not play. Waddle and Hill are a little banged up. This is a test for this team, man, and this is a test for Mike McDaniel. We're calling on you again, Mike McDaniel. You answered the bell the first 3 weeks. The obstacles were insurmountable in week 4. This week, I don't think they're insurmountable. Find a way. The Jets are a team on the rise. They have some good players. Zach Wilson's back, obviously. I seen him live last week. He's not that great, but he can make some plays here and there. You just got to find a way. I think what it's going to start with is the defense and making Zach Wilson uncomfortable. Everyone talks pressure, pressure, pressure. Keep Zach Wilson from running all the time on you. Keep him contained. And let him throw where the fuck he wants. Because that man just goes first read, throw it or don't. Because he will throw you the ball. He's Sam Darnold with fast legs. He's a more elusive Sam Darnold. I'm telling the fucking truth. Jets fans don't want to hear it. And I love Jets fans. I love them. They're my favorite fan base. Because they remind me of the Dolphins fan base. I know we're rivals, but we're one and the same, you know? We've both experienced nothing but misery if we're under the age of 40. Or even Jets fans longer than Dolphins fans, but whatever. Like me and most Jets fans and Dolphins fans that are alive actively watching the games and talking on the internet about it have never seen our teams do fucking shit. So when you get a guy like Zach Wilson or Tua, we get all excited because this is supposed to be it. This is supposed to be the guy that changes the trajectory of the franchise. We'll see. But Zach Wilson, to me, Sam Darnold with elusiveness turned up. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I might be eating shit at the stadium Sunday after he throws 350 on us. But my thought process is you keep him contained and let him throw where the fuck he wants. And you're bound to catch a couple of picks. For the Dolphins on offense, man, I trust Teddy Bridgewater. For no other reason that my friend sent me a picture of him from college the other day. And his cock, you can see the imprint of his cock in his pants. I don't know if it's photoshopped or what. I didn't even know it was a viral picture until my homie sent me this shit. This shit sounds fucking sus as hell. But that's what it is, man. He sent me a picture of Teddy Bridgewater with his hard cock in his pants. Well, I can't even it's either it was hard or he's got a fucking giant. He's a shower, man. A big time shower. He's in the field just fucking swinging it around like a helicopter. And if that's the case, I fully trust he will be beating the New York Jets on Sunday in a revenge game. But other than that, man, I love Teddy Bridgewater. I watched him a lot. I liked him in Minnesota. I don't mind him in Miami. He's a good backup. I don't think he's gonna save the team or anything to that effect. I do think that he's capable of beating the Jets and a couple other teams. But who knows? Who knows? The Dolphins could get shit on. But my prediction is the Miami Dolphins win it 34. Let's go. I think they're going to score some points. I think Hill's going to get open. I think Teddy Bridgewater's going to do better than people think. I think he fits the offense almost as good as Tua does. I really do. Teddy is a capable quarterback. Man, I seen that one play against the Bengals. He spun out of pressure and got that first down. I like that. I like Teddy Bridgewater. I'm kind of excited. I'm not gonna lie to you. You never know. You never know. You know, anytime you see another quarterback step on the field for your team, you never know. Just like if Skylar Thompson has to come in, you never know. But I'm excited for Teddy. I say the offense puts up 34. I think the defense without Xavier Howard struggles a little bit. Let's give the Jets 27. So 34-27 Dolphins. That's my final score prediction. Although I can 100% confirm that I am biased. Um, so I could be completely wrong. But hopefully the Miami Dolphins get it done, you know? Hopefully they get it done. I'll be there, and I'll probably be at the Detroit game. And hopefully after the game I could find a way to stick a video in there and talk about it. I'm sure I'll figure something out. Especially if the Dolphins win, I'll be more motivated to do so. But if they lose, I'll probably make the video the next day. And also, I do have a plan for if the Dolphins win. Um, I'm gonna have my blunt rolled, all right, and I'm gonna have a Pop Smoke song playing in my car, like loud as fuck. The beat's gonna be jumping. I'm gonna be smoking the blunt, and I'm gonna roll down my window as I pass Jets fans leaving the stadium. I go, hey. And they're gonna look at me and go. They're just gonna look at me, and I'm gonna go. I'm smoking that Zach Wilson, and then I'm gonna hit the weed. I'm gonna blow it out the window, and then I'm just gonna stroll by. Uh, and if I could get footage of that, I think it'll be incredible. But that's the plan. If the Dolphins lose, I'm gonna rip off my Jason Taylor jersey that I'm wearing there, and probably fucking leave it there because the shit costs like fucking $60. I got the navy blue Jason Taylor jersey. That is the jersey I'm wearing to every Dolphins game from now until I die. That's what I bought it for. I was looking at my jerseys. I have two Tua jerseys. I have Dan Marino and some other players like Chad Henne and Chad Pennington. No legends other than Dan Marino. But I wasn't even fucking alive to witness Dan Marino. I was born in 98. Dan Marino retired in 2000 or 99, one of those years. I never got to see him play. I have no emotional connection to Dan Marino. The best Dolphins quarterback I've seen since Marino, which is pretty much all of them, a little bit of Fiedler. I've seen them all, I'd say. I'd say Tannehill's been the best so far, and that's not saying much. Tua's getting there, though. He is. I'd say Tannehill and Tua are about tied for me right now. I love Tua much more than I ever loved Tannehill. But I'm just talking straight as performance on the field goes. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll be there in my navy blue Jason Taylor jersey because he's a legend and also someone I actually got to witness play. And I appreciate he scored a touchdown the first Dolphins game I ever went to in 2009. He returned a fumble for a touchdown at Giants Stadium. That was the first football game I ever went to. So that's why I'm sporting the Jason Taylor. He's a legend and a childhood icon. And hopefully I'm 1-0 in that jersey leaving Sunday. But we'll see what fucking happens. We'll see if we're smoking the Zach Wilson or if Teddy Bridgewater pisses his pants. And we fold like lawn chairs to the pressure and the media. And we go back to our old ways. It'll be a miserable week. But that's it. We'll see. I'll be back Sunday. Fuck you.